The Binmaley Catholic School Incorporated is a timeless legacy of the parish priest Reverend Father Francis L. Kutcher, SVD, with Most Reverend Federico G. Limon, SVD. In accordance with their will in 1947, BCHS, now BCS, was founded to act upon the appeal of the people of Binmaley to put up a high school in the town. The very first 200 freshmen and sophomore enrollees were accommodated in a Nipahat building that served as a Catholic chapel too. Beside the church was a temporary classroom until a concrete one-story building was constructed in the late 1947. The operation of the four-year academic high school was granted by the Bureau of Private Schools in 1948 and finally given recognition in 1950. In the same year, the school hymn was composed by Lina de Guzman, the very first ever valedictorian of BCHS. To meet the standard requirement for a school building, the main building was constructed in 1955. Marked improvements moved in full scale under Father Leo Beniquez administration. Additional buildings began to mushroom, and first 10 classrooms were built in 1966 to 1967. The second building in 1970, the faculty room and the home economics room were constructed during the Silver Jubilee year in 1972. The growth of the school signified the silver and the golden years of BCS. It soared its way to great fame in the academic, the spiritual, and cultural pursuits. Through the years, BCS was given distinction with titles that raised the institution to recognition. The BCHS C81 unit, which started in 1965, had gathered 16 General Championship trophies that had been declared honorary champion for obtaining a perfect score in its course of the province-wide competition in C80 training from 1965. Until the time BCS was eventually exempted and declared honorary champion. The unit has hosted arrival honors and reviews, ceremonial parades of 23 military generals, cabinet members, civil officials, diplomats, dignitaries, legislators, senators, and the Vice President of the Philippines in 1994. Father Jose Carino, who took over his transient directorship in 1990, was able to build a stage behind the main building together with his assistant, Reverend Father Juan Joel F. Inson. Father Inson, as the new director, initiated the construction of the director's quarters in the school premises. Under his directorship, the dream of building a gymnasium to hold multifarious activities became a reality. After an increasing clamor for quality education based on Christian values, he pursued improvements and built the elementary department in 1993 to 1994. Expansion did not mark time, instead marched on. Government recognition for the elementary department and the pre-elementary came in 1997 and 1998 respectively. Binmaley Catholic High School was renamed Binmaley Catholic School Incorporated with the amending Article 1 of the Articles of the Incorporation in 1998. The improvements in the moral, educational, and physical aspects were constantly pursued by Reverend Father Jose F. La Forteza under his directorship in 2004. Father La Forteza was also hived to critical role of the Catholic faith in pursuing quality education and focus on technological advancement through computer education. The improvement of the institution was also one of his accomplishments. A two-story building, classrooms for intermediate level, landscaping of the grounds in front of the main building, construction of the gym bleachers, and renovation of the stage were all accomplished during his time. Reverend Father Leo Armacaraeg started his directorship in 2009 and made an encompassing glow of changes. Tangible transformations of school infrastructures corresponded to the environment where modern technology enhanced the students' learning. Father Leo also proposed extracurricular pursuits such as formal training for BCS choir and sports engagement among students. As the educational excellence has always been the mission of the school, Father Leo made it certain the success of the implementation of the K-12 program by constructing the senior high school buildings. Reverend Father Fernancy Estrada took the directorship in 2017. Under his new administration, numerous renovations of the physical facilities of the school were done. He ensured the attainment of quality education during the COVID-19 pandemic and the adaptation of the new normal learning system. In academics, BCS has maintained quality education, producing great men and women of different professions. Nurses, doctors, lawyers, engineers, and other vocations, a pride of alma mater. Spiritually, the school has produced God-loving and God-fearing citizens who have always cherished, cared, and practiced the Catholic disciplines they learned and acquired from the school. Surely, BCS molds and prepares these graduates to face the challenges of the changing world. Today, the Binmaley Catholic School Incorporated endeavors to be a center for quality Catholic education, responding to the needs of the changing times. It has a glorious past to cherish, a proud heritage to keep, a task to perform, a high standard to maintain, and a solemn commitment of the school's motto, for God and for country, to live by.